Hey guys, it is holiday season and we are going over something super cool, super fun that you can add gameplay into your game. Now, this could be something that a lot of you simmers already know, but I know also there's a lot of new people that keep coming to The Sims now or back to The Sims since the game went free, over a year ago, I believe? Well, I don't do a lot of gameplay as I've talked about before in my game. I do a lot of building, and that is usually my main focus. Well, just recently, I've gotten back into gameplay, and especially during our live streams, and we want to make it a little bit more fun and more interactive. So make sure you have the Seasons DLC and think about all the holidays that you specifically want to have in your game. You can create and make your own holidays. That's the main goal, the main thing that we're going to be looking at today. And you can set actions that your Sims are going to do that pertain to that holiday. It seems something so simple, and honestly, something that we can all agree probably could have been in base game, but it's okay. Seasons is OG DLC that a ton of Simmers have. It's usually the first one that I recommend to get to give a little bit more realism into your game. So you're going to click on your calendar, and then you can look through the entire calendar, the whole year of The Sims, break down spring, summer, fall, and winter, and you can see how many quote-unquote weeks, months, however you want to look at it, runs in The Sims. So we're going to start with Halloween. So what I want to do, seeing how close it is to quote-unquote Thanksgiving, I actually want to give it like a week separation because Halloween is like a month away, but in The Sims, we don't really have a month away for Thanksgiving. So then from there, you can go into the top left-hand side and find a picture that you want to use for your specific holiday. In this situation, I was going to use a pumpkin that had a witch's hat on it, but I had found a jack-o'-lantern specifically that I wanted to use for it because it just hit a little bit better, I think, in my opinion. I'm not always witchy, but there is the jack-o'-lantern that we're going to use for Halloween. On the right hand side, you can choose the decoration type that already comes in the game. If it doesn't have a specific decoration type, then you don't have to click any of those. Of course, we picked spooky, so that's the decoration type that we want the Sims to be able to decorate with when they use the decorations box. From there, you add in pretty much 5 things altogether that you want them to focus on. Depending on the holiday, you decide what it is that you want to add. We're going to go with decorating, spooky, wear costumes, of course. I did add a mischievous trait because, I mean, it's Halloween, trick or treat. You're going to have a few that are going to be a little bit mischievous. And then what's so fun with the Halloween one, it's like the game wanted to put Halloween in, but because so many different people play The Sims, some people don't celebrate Halloween, believe in it, whatever you may say, they want us to put it in the game because there is an option for your Sims to actually trick or treat. What's so fun about that is that you will have trick-or-treaters and you can pass out candy. And so I think it's a super fun add-on to your game just to add a little bit into, that Halloween week. You can have a spooky party during Halloween. You can have parties, following up to that. So, you're passing out candy while you're having your party. That's something that I'm going to do in our current play that we're doing live. That's my plan. Just kind of have a fun Halloween night. So as you go through and add all of the things that you want, you can also put a check mark if you want to have the day off for school and for jobs. So you can make it national holidays as well if you wanted to. So it's really just interactive and how much you can do with this. And as you can see, you can also make your holidays in between the current events that are already going on in game. It does show you where the main holidays are when you go from season to season. So that's really nice if you want to plan something that, IRL is around a certain holiday. Like I'm trying to figure out when I want to have Juneteenth. I don't want to have it early in the summer because, that's, no, I guess it kind of is. Juneteenth is literally the day before summer. So I guess I could have did it the first week of summer, but I went ahead and did it the second week. And it just worked out. So, I mean, it's not going to be exact, but it's gonna work out. So we go through it. I was kind of trying to decide what image I wanted to put for Juneteenth. Um, Ended up finding something that I feel like was more celebratory, I guess. But my plan for Juneteenth, I'm probably not going to put the 4th of July in my game because the Juneteenth is more significant for me. There'll be barbecues, people will travel, they'll tell stories of their loved ones. I mean, going through my experience of celebrating Juneteenth, even as a kid, I remember, putting up the stories of my ancestors, of um, the blacks that came before me, and just went over history. And so we'll do fireworks. We'll do stories. So this is more important for me to have in my game, especially the type of game style and game field that I'm making for my save file. I also want to add Kwanzaa. But I kind of want to do Kwanzaa is a 7-day holiday, so I may choose. I may do something like daily. Maybe I'm gonna figure out something. Um, and maybe I probably may not fill it up with like five things to look at, but I may do like two things a day, for each candle that's lit. So I'm trying to decide that. And those of you that are Jewish, you could do the same thing for Hanukkah. I was kind of thinking about those things too. So this one, I was going to put remembrance in there because you kind of do like remember your loved ones. But then I went ahead and I believe I took it out because I was like, no, I don't think I want to do that. I want to do something else. I couldn't remember which one I did because I made holidays in 2 different saves. Oh, maybe this is the one I did do that. Okay. One of them I didn't do remembrance. I think I did a barbecue. I have 2 different saves and I was pretty much testing out to make sure I did it right. And then when I put it in my save file, I think I changed the things. I don't know. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do it somewhere else. But I also end up putting Dia de los Muertos, the day after Halloween, celebrating pretty much our ancestors and spirits that passed on. That was really important to me because I have a lot of Cuban and Latino friends, and I love culture. Being being a Black woman in America, and I've always been a person that's dug into culture, even if the culture wasn't being taught. Like I was like, I'm going to find out who I am. And so I love other people's cultures because it wasn't hidden or taken from them. So I'm like self-taught in a lot of my own cultures of finding out my heritage of where I am from Africa. And it's been a beautiful world. So the next thing that I put up was the Super Bowl. I love sports and I knew I wanted to add Super Bowl into the game. So we have a Super Bowl day. I put it the week before Valentine's Day. We're going to have drinking. We're going to have, we got to watch sports TV that day. We're going to have parties. So that one was really fun for me, for putting the Super Bowl, because I like the Super Bowl. I love football. And it's a day that we always used to make a big deal about it because we were a family household that really loves sports, and Super Bowl was one that we really got together with. I want to do something. I'll probably do the playoffs for basketball too. I don't know why. I always know when the Super Bowl is. It's probably because my birthday's in the same month, but I never remember when the playoffs are for the NBA. I don't know why. I don't know the last time I actually watched a playoff game, but I always watch the Super Bowl, which is funny because I played basketball and, I wanted to go to college for basketball. I wanted to go pro, all the things. And then I ended up not playing basketball anymore after my freshman year in high school and went a different route. But Super Bowl, I think I remember when the Super Bowl is. It's because of my birthday. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why. But yeah, just think about some holidays that you like to run, or honestly create your own holidays. just looking at some of the pictures that are in the game, I'm kind of like, hey, you know, we can make up a holiday. But to fill out my game, I'll probably be going through some like holiday ideas, or like sometimes there's like national days, like National Ice Cream Day. Maybe that's the day that's an event where everyone needs to eat ice cream. You know, it doesn't have to be a big known holiday, or it could be something that you made up. So let me know down in the comments, what are the holidays you're going to be adding into your game. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, hit the little bell so you don't miss any of the next videos. And don't remember, it is as low as $2.99 to become an official Lunatic member, and you can get special perks and emotes. Have a good rest of your day or night wherever you are. This is Luna. Galaxy out.